With the release of Andor Season 2, LEGO Star Wars decided to create the Rebel U-Wing Starfighter. This is set number 75399 and has 594 pieces. Inside the box, we get 6 numbered bags and a very small sticker sheet with only 6 stickers. Taking a look at the minifigures in the set, we first up have Dedra Miro, which I'm so glad LEGO decided to make. Aside from the pretty bad leg print, which the white does not show up on that really well, we have a really great dual molded hat hairpiece, and her trench coat looks very nice and it has a bunch of good details on it. You can see that details on the back. And then you can also see that brilliant dual molded hat hairpiece. Dedra also has another head print. She looks a bit more serious in that one. Next up, we have the Imperial ISB Tactical Agent. He looks pretty decent in his Imperial uniform. He is a brand new character, and I'm super glad that we ended up getting him. He's pretty standard, but is a great figure to add to the collection.
Like a fine addition to my collection.
Next up, we have the man himself, Cassian Andor, who's gotten a pretty substantial upgrade. He has a very solid new face print and a very nice new jacket and belt combo. You can see that on the back. He has a double-sided head and he has a little smirk. Overall, pretty solid minifigure. Next up, we have K2SO, a character I'm super excited got released again, considering he goes for about $60 on Bricklink. He uses B2 Battle Droid legs and has Imperial logos on his arms. His head and body are one big mold. He is a pretty solid minifigure. And here he is next to Cassian Andor. You can see he's quite a bit taller. Here is the U-Wing in hand. Taking a look at the model, it is quite big, and I'll be comparing it to other $70 sets later in the video. But I will say $70 does seem fair for this set, considering how big it is. First, we'll be taking a look at the troop carrier. Unfortunately, due to downsizing, the carrier was made way smaller than it should be. Also, the doors sadly open the wrong way, but they do have some great details. There's hardly any space in there, but you can see I was able to fit 2 minifigures in there. I'm sure you would be able to fit more, but it would be extremely cramped. And then you can just see, you can open the doors, and they are perfectly snug in there. Next up, we have the cockpit area. You can see there's the standard glass panel piece used for all cockpits, as well as a stickered control panel. You can fit Cassian as well as K2SO in there. It is very cramped in there due to the downsizing, though, unfortunately. You can see you can close the panel up, and he fits perfectly in there. There's also some spring-loaded shooters in the build, and they use a pretty clever mechanism to shoot them. Next, we have the wings that are quite big and nicely detailed. I like the use of the blue, black, and light yellow colors. They can be attached and detached from a hidden ball joints. Here are the engines on the ship, which I see a lot of people criticizing, but I do think they look pretty good. Again, I like the use of the colors, especially the light blue transparent pieces for the fire. They are all the same, basically the same engines copied and pasted. They use Technic pieces to keep them on and sturdy. Now we have the back of the ship. There isn't much going on back here, but again, you see those nice engines connected to the Technic pins, as well as these grill tiles. There's a little hatch on the back of the ship where you can store a blaster or whatever else you want. Here are the wings in flight mode. This really makes the ship look big and show you how big these wings really are. They attach right into those ball joints and are pretty sturdy. Now I'm going to get my other recent $70 sets and compare them. Here is the 2025 new U-Wing next to the 2025 ARC 170. And you can already tell that this is much bigger and seems like a better value. You still are getting 4 figs in both of these sets, but I would have picked the U-Wing over this any day. Here it is next to the 2024 Infiltrator, and the Infiltrator may have more pieces, but the U-Wing is again much bigger and seems like a better value. So would I recommend the U-Wing? Simple answer, 100% yes, especially if you are a fan of Andor Season 2. Yes, the set has its flaws, but with 4 perfect minifigures aside from Dedra's legs, I feel like this set is a no-brainer. I give this an 8 out of 10, and if you would like more set reviews, please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.